Here, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today on what is truly a monumental day for the WNBA. And it's not every day you get to make history, but today we do it 3 times over. So it is my honor to officially announce that the WNBA is expanding from our currently announced 15 teams to 18 teams over the next few years. So on behalf of the entire WNBA, I'm thrilled to welcome Cleveland and Detroit back and to welcome Philadelphia officially to the WNBA.
3 cities, 3 teams, and a move that just changed the entire future of the WNBA. But what nobody is telling you, this isn't just expansion. This is domination.
First of all, I know the history behind WNBA. I know that both of those cities have had teams before and they got us where we're at, so I'm thankful for that. All I was really getting at is like Broadway, the off-court lifestyle. And so I think that is really intriguing. I think Miami's intriguing. That's all I was getting at. I'm thankful for what they've done for our history of the sport.
For years, people kept asking, can this league really grow? But behind the scenes, the numbers were already answering that question. Attendance rising, viewership exploding, stars becoming global names. And now, the league just made its boldest move ever.
With that, I am honored to officially announce that we have awarded the City of Toronto the 14th WNBA franchise.
Because when a league expands, it's not guessing, it's reacting to pressure. And right now, the demand is too big to ignore.
Discussions these last 7 months between coaching staff, performance, front office, and we were just so integrated. And I mean, every decision, I don't think it could have gone better today for us. So you can sense the excitement in the room. It's just couldn't have gone better for the Ball and Fire today.
Here's what just happened. 3 new cities are joining the league: Cleveland, Detroit, Philadelphia. But not all at once. That's not random. That's strategy.
The city, it has a great food scene, and it has amazing basketball fans. What are you most excited about in terms of extending the WNBA's reach into a new country?
Well, I know for one, this city and this country is very hungry for this team, and they can't wait to come out and support us. They'll have a team that is a fiercely competitive team that plays hard and that plays the right way. So excited to tip off on May 8th.
I love to hear that. Monica, thank you so much. Good luck this season and at the WNBA draft. It's just 10 days away. We really appreciate the time.
Because spreading it out does something powerful. It builds anticipation. It keeps the spotlight alive. And it gives the league time to scale correctly.
Basically, our goal coming out of this extension draft that we have great teammates, players that will help us recruit players in free agency, will want to play a team-oriented basketball. This team will be competitive on court and will bring so much joy to the fans when they come to Moda. And I think we did an incredible job.
And let's be honest, this doesn't happen without players like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. They didn't just bring fans. They changed the demand curve.
Welcome to the show, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin, did you ever think you'd be back? Cheers.
Excited to be back. Don't worry. I got this nice throwback here.
Well played. Well played.
Caitlin Clark made WNBA basketball viable. And while there are great players before her, and we could argue there are better players than her in the league, like AJ Wilson, like maybe Paige Buckets, and maybe others that you name that I don't even know, Caitlin Clark changed the entire dynamic of a sport and an ecosystem of sports that made the WNBA both relevant and worth investing in. This is a sport that's lost hundreds of millions of dollars, that had no audience whatsoever, either on TV or even in the arenas that these talented women played in. And then without trying, along comes Caitlin Clark, and overnight, the sport of women's basketball became viable and a little bit relevant. Not as much as they think it is. And I think Caitlin Clark right now is one of the most important athletes in this country in the last 100 years.
Now look at the cities again. Cleveland, Detroit, Philadelphia. These aren't random markets. These are basketball ecosystems.
Most WNBA players are unsigned. and yet there's about to be an expansion draft. So how will this Friday's draft work for the Portland Fire and Toronto Tempo? The 13 existing WNBA franchises will have to choose 5 players on their team to protect. The Fire and Tempo will take turns selecting from the unprotected players. A maximum of 2 players can be selected from each of the existing teams. Now here's where it gets tricky. After the CBA opt-out, there are more than 100 free agents in the WNBA. For free agents with at least 5 years of experience, expansion teams are essentially drafting the right to offer them the Supermax contract, with no guarantee that they're going to accept it. Expansion teams can only select one of those types of players in total. That could be an unprotected star like Arike Agunbowale, but Brianna Stewart, who already said she's going to sign with New York, might not be a wise choice. Now, most players who are still under contract are actually younger players on rookie deals, so expect a lot of the young ones to be selected in the expansion draft. That explains why the Chicago Sky, who have several players under contract, made a trade with both expansion teams. Chicago traded the number 17 and number 26 picks in the rookie draft, the Fire and Tempo, respectively. In exchange, the expansion teams are not allowed to select from the Sky's unprotected players during the expansion draft.
Here's where it gets serious. More teams means more games, more media deals, more sponsorships. And that leads to one thing: money.
Unrivaled. You get WNBA players to play 3-on-3 on a full court. Take us behind the scenes on that one.
To give Brianna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, and Alex Bizzell a lot of credit, they were working on this for quite some time. They were looking at white space. Their white space was after the WNBA ends and these women are not getting paid a lot of money, they were mostly going overseas, leaving their families, leaving their children, leaving their loved ones, going to countries they didn't want to.
But here's the part nobody is talking about. This isn't about teams. It's about opportunity. More teams means more roster spots, more players getting chances, more stars being created. And it's already happening. Teams like Portland Fire and Toronto Tempo are entering in 2026. This isn't future talk. This is now. This league is no longer trying to prove itself. It already did that. Now it's expanding its territory.
I want to clear up any misconceptions in regards to how people view you and your opinions.
I think Caitlin Clark is an incredible player, but I also think Angel Reese is an incredible player.
One, because you deserve it.
Thank you.
As a Black woman, to watch you walk in your truth, regardless of what everybody says, how they feel.
Thoughts on Caitlin Clark saying she wants to use her platform.
Hey, I'm Lucy. I'm JC, and we're super excited to be coming to Wine and Basketball this year. It was so fun last season, so see you there.
And Wine and Basketball helps support the Mystics Fund, which grows girls basketball in the DMV. Can't wait to see you guys.
It means the WNBA is entering a new era. An era of growth, power, and global relevance. 3 cities, 3 opportunities, 1 unstoppable movement. If you're watching this right now, you're early. Because what's coming next is going to be even bigger. And if you want the real breakdowns, stay locked in with WNBA Shorts.
Did we get to this point, and was there ever any sketchy moments where you thought maybe there would be a work stoppage for the WNBA?
Well, it's interesting, you know, Pat, CBAs tend to get done at the 11th hour. And I mean, I think this one was a function of how important and meaningful it was, not just for the WNBA and women's basketball, but maybe all women's sports. So there was so much past passion, and the players were amazing through it. And it was just a testament on how invested everyone is. We needed to get it right. I mean, when you're looking at this long-term labor piece, 7 years, the process wasn't definitely not linear. And, you know, you have to do a lot of listening, reacting, responding. And in some cases, you're totally pivoting from what you thought when you went into a bargaining session, but you're just trying to get it right for players, team owners, fans, the business.